How you doing? Good. We talked about women relative to the fall of the matriarchy. Women who had, let's say, ruled the world for hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years until they were dislodged from their position by the patriarchy. Who they themselves, the females themselves, had taught all they knew, taught the patriarchy all they knew. They rose up and turned against the matriarchy and took over. And said that the goddesses of the matriarchy were devils. Yeah. Called them all kind of names. The way they treat women today, for example. It's a good example of how the matriarchy was treated when they were taken down from power. But women today are making sort of a comeback. They have their sights on, for example, breaking the glass ceiling. That sounds good. But I know they are not planning on following forever in the footsteps of the patriarchy. Because the patriarchy will stop them. You're not going to do it that way. Women, as they know, must set their own agenda. They know this. They sense it. They feel it within their bones. They've got to set their own agenda and soar beyond what the patriarchy has done to this day. And as they manage this, they should know they are going to receive lots of opposition from religion. A religion whose elders and practitioners worship the patriarchy, God the Father. This is where the opposition is going to come from your own religion. That's where it's going to come from. And it's going to come hard and furious. The more progress women make, the harder the members of their own religion, the leaders of their own religion, are going to come down on them in order to stop them. You see. So, as we discussed earlier, in the fall of the matriarchy, there were battles fought between the women and the men. Bitter battles for a long time, back and forth. And the patriarchy, as women probably sense, will attempt to do the same thing. Wage some kind of war against the women and the progress that they're making. They're not going to give up easy. Of course, women realize this. They have their agenda, and they know the obstacles that lie before them. And I'm sure that they consider this and make some type of plan to overcome these obstacles. And they will be successful. They have the winds of this age and time is in their favor. And with this, say, extra boost, they will do well. If the winds are in their favor, which they are, and women sense this, then it's a disfavor to the patriarchy and God the Father. So this means that the patriarchy will become somewhat nervous, anxious, etc. They will start manifesting these symptoms. Women will recognize this, and they will recognize weakness in the patriarchy. But with this weakness, the patriarchy will come on with a second breath, so to say, a second wind. They're not going to go down easy. And so I know women are aware of this, and I know that they are prepared for these things, because they're going to happen. You see. So, with the winds in their favor, with their plan, which I'm sure they have, there's nothing that's going to be able to stop the women from eventually reaching their goal. But they are the descendants of the matriarchy. It is in them, you see. We've had tales of women who presumably were fighting against the patriarchy. They called them Amazons. They ranged from Europe, Asia, and Africa. You had these groups of women who fought against the patriarchy. And they experienced some success, and they were commended even by the Greeks and the Romans for their valor, their courage, their bravery, and their military skills. They were commended for all these things. Just to give an idea of what women can do, you see. But the struggles there were violent struggles, but here could be economic struggles. You see. Either way, there's going to be a struggle. Women are struggling now, actually, to some degree. But this is nothing compared to what can happen, and they are aware of this. Okay.